Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Let me turn this down a little bit. I hope everyone is well. Thank you for joining me. I had to abandon the stream. So I am super excited. This is day one of a 30-day challenge that I am challenged to come live for 30 days. And so I decided to start right here on YouTube, 30 days of live challenge. I also challenge myself on TikTok as well. So if you're over there, then welcome. Thank you. If you come from over there, thank you and welcome. I decided that it is my time. It's my time, y'all. It's my time to really level up. And so that's the space that I find myself in. It's a space where, I am deciding what I want for the next phase of my life. I am deciding what it is that I desire to do. Oh, and y'all, I'm not a dad. My husband is a dad, but I love this cup because I'm drinking my lemon water, which is another one of those things that I created and decided to level up, is to really start to pay attention to my body and to study my body. And so that is one of the ways that I have decided that in my life at this season that I'm going to level up. So for those of you that don't know, I am 55 years old and I am so excited about it. I'm in my 56th year, so I'll be 56 this year. But I'm excited because so many people didn't make it, and I'm reminded of that every day. And so when I think about it and when it comes across my mind, it really gets me going. And to be honest, it almost sends me into an anxiety because I really want to get things done, because I don't want to be around here dying and leaving my dreams undone. I'm live. So I want to be in a space where I'm able to do the things that I desire to do, because here's the thing. I have heard it said that it's not work if you enjoy it. And while that can be true, there is a space that you want to come to where you feel like everything that you do is a purpose or is on purpose. Now, and I say that even with things like yesterday. I decided yesterday was a day that I was so exhausted. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't go anywhere and I didn't do anything. I watched TV. I watched some, we are watching The Hand of God on Amazon. And so we were watching that. I switched and I watched something else because I wanted to watch something a little lighter because that's a little heavy. And I wanted something to laugh at. And so I switched and I watched something else. And I literally did a little bit. I say I did a half of nothing because I had all these things over here that I wanted to do. Like I have this book that I'm finishing, The Signs, by my good friend Sonia Marie. And she's on here. She's an astrologer, an amazing astrologer. She's an artist. She's a lot of things. But this book is really good. And so I'm taking my time to read it because a lot of times things that you read that call to you, they call to you for a reason so that you can internalize and actually sort of remember. And because I've been struggling in the season with my memory and it's been a challenge, however, I'm overcoming it. And I'm so excited about that. However, like I said, I had so many things, I'm working through this credit repair book. And so I've been working on that as well. And so I wanted to kind of dive into a little bit of that because I've been, a little along, just challenging and doing different things, trying to work on our credit. And so I've been doing that. And then I got this completed Apocrypha book, which is a collection of 16 books that were rejected from the Bible. And so I was kind of reading through some of those. And that was a lot of fun. I mean, it's just been really so much fun. Some of the books and stuff that I've been able to study. And I'm also studying this metaphysical anatomy. And y'all see how big this book is? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look how big that is. And then I'm also doing my nails because I decided that I've been having fun doing my nails, doing what I want to do. I don't know if you can see, but I got 4 colors on these nails. And I like that. I've been having a really good time doing that. I've also been mixing and matching on the earrings. One reason is because I had a fight when I was in the 2nd grade, and she pulled my hole all the way down almost to the bottom. So sometimes if I don't have things on the end of these hooks, they'll fall out and I won't even realize. So I have a lot of one earrings and I hate for them to go to waste. Plus I enjoy them and I like them. And so I wear them and I don't care. And to be honest, I think that I set a lot of trends in that way. Set a lot of trends. Okay, where is my music, y'all? I don't know where it went to. However, so those are some of the things. And this is another one, y'all, that I've been studying. These are like my college books. Because for those of you that don't know, I'm working on my master's as well in metaphysics. And I just decided to do that because I wanted to do it. My end goal, of course, with that is getting my PhD. Because I desire to be Dr. Tammi Morrison, and I already am. So I might as well begin to embody it. And so that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is embodiment. And so what I've learned about embodiment and what I've been studying with myself as well is really beginning to embody not the what of what we desire, but the who are we in order to get the things that we desire. So who are you? Are you you say that you are a millionaire, or you say that you are a multimillionaire, or whatever it is, but how does a multimillionaire act? What does a multimillionaire say? What does a multimillionaire do? And so these are the things that I have decided to create in my life, is to really start to hone in on being the person that I see myself doing. I don't know if that made a lot of sense, but I'm gonna rephrase that, because to me it sounded kind of like it didn't make sense. But I feel like it means that in order to become or to do the things that we desire to do, then we have to become the person that's doing them. Okay, so I'm going to give an example. So if you want to live a lavish lifestyle, then what do people that live lavish lifestyles do? Maybe you need to even study that. Because I know one thing that I did was, at one time, I started going. Let me check and see if this is too loud, because I don't even know. Okay. Okay. I really just wanted to check and see what that music sounded like, because it was so loud, seemed like to me, in one area, but not really, because it's down really, really low. But I think it's the vibration of how the computer is picking up the music from the TV. That being said, I just turned it down because I know if it's doing something to my ears, it's probably doing something to y'all's. So anyway, um, but yes, when you start to embody, start to really take a look at those people, and a lot of times we study people, but we study them and in a way where we are like, oh, well, look at her and look at what she's got on. Look at what she's wearing. If I had money like that, I wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But you don't know what you would do because you don't have money like that. You don't have that money. So you don't know what you would do. So what you really want to do is really start paying attention and looking at what you desire to do. That's kind of what you want to do. So I've really been on this space where I am at this place in my life where I'm so ready to stop doing what I've been doing, to shift my career, as it were, into really doing what I enjoy, which I love to get on here and talk to you guys. I love to work with energy. I love to do meditation. I do a lot of meditation, matter of fact, myself on my own. I also create meditations for all of you. I love to do spiritual healing and to really get in there and talk to people about that. And I love to do my podcast. I enjoy it so much. So that is some of the things that I'm working toward and moving toward and deciding that I can do. And so one of the things that I know about the law of attraction is when you decide to do a thing and you begin to really take the inspired action and you really begin to look at how it can play out in your life, it's going to be so helpful for you, and it's going to share you and open up things that you didn't realize could open up for you. Because once you begin to see that there is no ceiling on anything that you want to do, once you begin to see that there is no blockage, there is no stuckness, there is none of that. Those are all bullshit words that mean nothing to your journey. So really what it means is you have to make a decision or set an intention and then begin to move from that intention, if that makes sense. So you want to move from being in that space. So when I talk about my house, you don't know whether I'm in this house or not because of the way that I talk about it. It's the most beautiful home that I've ever seen. That's what I'm going to say. It's the most beautiful home that I've ever seen. It has the most awesome living area. I love the furniture in my home. It's so beautiful and it's comfortable. I love the bathrooms in my home. There's more than one and it's so amazing. I love my kitchen. Why? Because the stove is divine. I can cook on it. The refrigerator keeps my food cold and it is amazing. The dishwasher is awesome. It doesn't leak. It works as it is designed to work properly. I absolutely love the fact that I have a thing on a sprayer on my sink. I love the fact that I have the sprayer on my sink. It's so beautiful. And right now, I am sitting in my spa pool, having an amazing time, getting the exercise that my body needs and craves, and also getting the relaxation that my body needs and craves. Because the spa pool is a pool that is a spa and a pool together. So it is a hot tub and it's also a pool. So you can swim in it and you can soak in it. And that is the most amazing thing that I just absolutely love. You see what I'm saying? And so the way that you refer to things and the way that you talk about things and the way that you allow them to show up in your life, whatever it is, you can shift it in whatever way that you need to shift it. If it's something that you need to shift and you need to make it different than you see it, then you can. Because the way you see things can shift. You can always shift your perception. You can shift it in an instant, like immediately. As soon as you say it, you can correct it. And so that is one of the things that I absolutely love to do. It's like, when I hear the things coming out of my mouth, sometimes I can stop them before they come, but even after, you can shut it down even after. Did you know that? It's an easy thing to do. And then the more you do that, the less you start saying those things. You'll really begin to mind your mouth. Or like they used to say in the old days, you'll begin to mind your manners. Because treating yourself that way is not good manners. All right. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will be back on again tomorrow for this live challenge. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And make sure that you check out the video. That will be over there. It'll be pop up on the screen once we're done. But there'll be another video that you can watch, and I appreciate it. Thank you for coming with me on my journey. Let me show you how this thing works and how we can, move mountains and we can shift areas in our life that we need to. And so I'm taking you on this journey so that you can see how I do it and you can witness that an ordinary person can do this. And this is not just something that celebrities can do. This is something that we can all do. It's according to how you feel about things and the way that you think about things and the things that come out of your mouth and the things you say about things. And so we are really going to get into that and examine that as we go along, as well as I'm going to talk a lot about healing and how we can do that and how we can heal our body. And I'm going to share my own journey of how I am healing my body and also with my husband, because we're in this game together and we're also doing the same thing. We are healing our bodies. So again, thank you for hanging out with me. I would love it if you would like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And also make sure that you send it out to friends who are on this journey as well, especially your Gen X women, because we're going to be doing this journey together and it's going to be phenomenal and fabulous. And I'm going to take you with me so that you can see, how you can do this and shift in your own life. Because that really is one of the reasons why I come out here and share, because I want people to know that the shift is possible in your own life. And you can do like me and you can walk away. And so Walking Away is my signature book that I wrote, and it is a part of my life story. But it's walking away, winning the war against shame, abuse, AIDS, and abandonment. And so when I sat down with this book to write this book, it was such a journey. It really was a war within me to write it, because I had to really get vulnerable and share some things that I hadn't shared with a lot of people. I hadn't shared a lot of this with many people. And so I had to get vulnerable and share. And so I did. And I am super, super excited and grateful that I was able to do that. And so what I discovered though in this process was learning that this is my process. This is my process. When I get done and I get tired with something, I walk away. And I thought that I held myself to the fire for that, because I thought that it was that it wasn't a good thing. I thought that it was like being a coward. But what I realized is that walking away is powerful. It's powerful because especially when you walk away of your own accord and you walk away because you want to and you desire to. It's to me, I liken it to getting fired from a job. So you can get fired from a job, or you can just walk away and you can quit, or you can resign. You can put in your resignation, or you can just walk the fuck out the door and don't go back, which is always good too. But you can you can do it in a whole different, a whole bunch of kind of ways. You know what I mean? So you kind of rather resign and not get fired. But in any respect, both ways are walking away. Both ways you're leaving that particular place, that job. It could be that you are walking away emotionally from a situation that has been draining you for decades. And that was the case that I had. It was a situation that had been draining me for decades. And so I walked away. You can do that as well. It's not hard. Actually, it's pretty easy to do. Um, take it from me. I knew how to do that well because I've done it many, 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 many times and in many, many different situations. And so what I realized is that is my pattern. It is a pattern for me. So I can either work with it, work within it, or learn how to transcend it. Whatever works for me. Now, for me, it works. I don't have a problem with it at all because I don't have a problem with it. I'll do it anytime I need to from whatever situation I need to. And I don't have, I don't feel any type of way about it. But anyway, so thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for joining me today for this 30-day live challenge that I'm doing. I am super grateful that you guys have come. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for watching some more videos and helping me to get monetized. I really appreciate it. So again, come and hang out with me even more. Also, make sure that you are following me on TikTok at Intuitive Tammy and on my backup page, Gen X Journey to Wellness. But come and hang out with us over there. My husband, U.S. Navy retired, and I are doing a live on there probably this night. So join us so that you can hang out with us and hear what we got to talk about, because we're going to talk about some stuff, y'all. So again, thank you for hanging out. Much love. See you guys tomorrow, and thank you for sharing. Thank you for, commenting. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me about this journey, put them in the chat. And I'll definitely try to come back and address those. I do try to go and look through the comments at least once a day, every couple of days. Every couple of days to see, what you guys are saying. So again, have a wonderful, good rest of your evening, night, day, weekend, whatever it is for you. Thank you. Bye now.